Night 2. I think it's like 6 something. I met a dude on the trail on the way to this campsite. We were kind of doing the same thing. Really cool guy. Peter. He was from Poland. He kept saying his name was Peter Pan, but when I got his number before he left, his last name was totally Polish, not Pan, so I never called him Peter Pan. Maybe that was his trail name, I don't know. Oh, look at all those cuts. I fell the first day. I had a lot of vigor and energy and excitement, and I thought I could just jump 2 feet with my pack on to get over this boulder, and my knees buckled and I fell sideways, but minor injuries. I mean, nothing. These cuts aren't even bothering me. So Peter, let me tell you, Peter helped me so much. We went 9 miles today from where I camped last night to here. And then we were going to go, our final destination is up the river, or west on the river, to Red Canyon Beach, Hance Rapids. But that's 3 miles from here, so that would have been another 12 miles, because yesterday I did like 11 and a half. And let me tell you, I said I was a quarter mile away from Cardenas Creek, which was my goal last night. I did that shit at like 5 in the morning. I would not have made it. It's good that I camped. I would have passed out. I have heat exhaustion. I mean, an hour and a half ago, Peter and I tried to make it to that second camp, and I turned around after 15 minutes, and he's like, empty one of your bladders. I have 2 3-liter bladders, so I emptied one of them, because there's water at that place too. I've already drinking 7 liters today. Already. So we get 15 minutes, and I'm just, once again, second hike of the day, I can't do it. I mean, I could already tell you, like, I have heat exhaustion. Like, immediately, my heart was pounding, and now it's been a couple hours, and it hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped. I'm just laying here. I haven't done anything in an hour and a half, and my heartbeat is... That's not a resting heartbeat. A resting heartbeat is like... And I'm resting. It's got to be heat exhaustion. Today, both my inner thighs and quads, hamstrings, seized up and cramped. Both of them. First the right, then 10 minutes later the left. And I literally, because the right one cramped up earlier, and I just piled through it. I mean, it hurt like hell, but then the second one, then it happened again, and both of them happened, and dude, I'm tough, but I couldn't do it. I mean, I literally had to fucking, like, take my pack off, like, fucking lean against something on the ground and sit down, and then, like, I had to move my legs all sorts of ways to get them to stop cramping, and it just wouldn't go away. I laid there for 30 minutes, and then Peter came along, and he taught me so many things. He hiked with me. He was gonna hike with me all day today. He's alone too. I mean, I told him, I'm like, thanks. And he's like, oh, my pleasure. I enjoy your company. But I told him, I'm like, my legs are fucked. And he's like, all right, we're just going to go like 200 yards and take a drink of water. 200 yards, take a drink of water. If you see shade, get in the shade. And then he's like, what do you have this gaiter on for? Take that off. That's dumb. He's like, you gotta put water right here because it constricts the veins, which makes less blood. Something, it's better for the hike and you'll stay cooler and have more energy. So I'm constantly sipping my bladder and then spitting it out of my bandana and then rubbing it. I mean, it helps. And taking off that thing helped too. I'm just worried tomorrow I might have a sunburn, but I put sunscreen on. But yeah, man, like last night when I tried to do that round 2, I was like stopping every 5 minutes. Like, not just stopping, like puking, throwing the pack on the ground, like laying there, just laying in the middle of the trail, like for 20 minutes. And I told you, I made it like a quarter of a mile away, but when I did it this morning, it seemed more like 2 miles, honestly. I mean, it wasn't easy. I'm glad I camped. I would have fucking passed out, literally. I mean, my mouth is constantly dry, even though I'm drinking 8 liters a day. My legs right now, so much pain. Like, when I try to bend my knee, I feel it in my hip, my hamstring, and then my ankles are all fucking sore. Right here, my collarbone hurts from the pack. And I cried, and we made it here though, 9 fucking miles. So I've done 21 miles in 2 days. But yeah, we were going to the next campsite, and I said, I can't do this. This is going to happen again like it did last night. I'm going to pass out on you. I'm going to puke. I'm going to do all this stuff. And he's like, you know your body. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm just going to camp here. And glad I did, because I've been laying here for 2 hours and my heart rate is still going fast. So obviously I have heat exhaustion. I have to, because I'm not exerting energy and I'm tired. And I'm just now able to do this video. Like, I could barely move 30 minutes ago. So I've been emailing the ranger again. I did last night too. And then I said, don't worry about it. I got this. And then now I'm doing it again because this seems to be like a pattern. And I just want to get out of here, man. I just want to be in my bed. I just want ice. I want fucking ice. It doesn't matter how much I drink of this fucking bladder. I have a dry mouth. I don't get it. So we started this 3-mile hike with 2 bladders. I emptied one to make my pack lighter, and then I took out more shit. Like, I took out half the trail mix, and I took out like 3/4 of the baby wipes, and I took out some Band-Aids and gauze and soap, and I fucking took out some jelly packets and oatmeal, and I love Peter, you know, but he was right. You can't just leave this stuff here. So then I had to walk over to the cliff and like dump it all in the river, the food, and now I have these empty food bags in my trash bag, which is fine, which is where it should be. But, you know, I had to stash another bag, so that's 4 bags. 4 fucking bags of stuff I brought, and I did 9 miles with all that stuff down the hardest trail I've ever done in my life. I mean, loose shale, rocks, jumps, pivot, switchbacks. I mean, my ankles were like this for like 6 hours, dude. I felt like they were gonna break. I am surprised I don't have a blister. I've been using this foot goo and really taking care of my toes, but 2 of my toes are dead. Look at this. And I already have a missing toenail on this foot from jamming it in the laundry room a month ago, and good thing it's healed. It's just growing a nail now. That would have sucked. I mean, I knew this was hard, but I didn't understand how hard. And Peter was telling me on the Grand Canyon website, he said that it says that this route is not for beginners. Not only that, but it's not even for experienced hikers. That's what it says. It says this is extreme hiking, and I didn't see that. I missed that, and I was all over the Grand Canyon website. I really was, like, looking up trail information. They have an animal database, so I can see what animals are in the park. Weather information, like how to get a ride, everything. And I did not see that. And I don't even honestly know if I would have listened to it if I did. I mean, when I get my mind set on something, I don't know why I didn't think I couldn't do this. And what's going to happen is I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to feel fine. I'm going to be sore, and then I'm going to probably go to the Red Canyon, but because that's where the trail is out of here. I'm actually supposed to go like 6-7 more miles to another campsite for one more night, and dude, I can't do it. So I'm going to go out early up the New Hants Creek Trail, which is at that campsite, which is why I wanted to go, because then in the morning I could just head out, or I could rest for a night and then head out on Wednesday, which is the last day I'm supposed to be in here anyways. But I'm laying here, man, and like, if this is how I'm gonna feel every night, fuck this. So I'm talking to the ranger, and I'm like telling him my symptoms right now through my Garmin, and I'm telling him where I'm at, and he's like, all right, just rest there for the night and we'll figure it out in the morning. I asked him how much a lift out of here was, and he's like, it's not about the money. And I get that. I totally get that. Like, if your life's on the line, it should be worth tens of thousands of dollars. But there's something about me where, like, I'm so committed to not being into debt that it's like, if you told me it was $6,000, that would be like kind of motivation for me to like try to hike out of here. But if you were like, it's $500, I'd be like, save me right fucking now. I'm a little baby. I want my bed. I want my couch. I want my ice. I want my comfort. Don't get me wrong. This has been very rewarding and very good for me. I've learned a lot in 2 days, and preparation. I mean, I've wasted thousands of dollars, but I didn't waste it. Maybe hundreds of dollars, but it's money already spent rather than a lift out of here for $10,000 of money I don't already have. So no pack versus $10,000 flight for life. And the ranger's telling me, he's like, we'll work something out. Well, what's he going to do? The only thing I got from Peter is that if a boat comes through these rapids, which we saw today, which was pretty fun to watch, flag them down and they can ferry me down to the next campsite. Because there's a wall I have to climb between here and there. The Papago Wall and Rock Slide. And I heard so much about it and descriptions and details. And I was like, I could do that shit. It doesn't sound that hard. But I didn't consider heat exhaustion and pain and cramps and soreness, and now I'm like, I don't even know if I can do that. Because if I can get there, and today's Monday, so then I can, if I could do this tomorrow, that's pretty much a whole day of rest. I'm not doing anything, just getting a lift and then setting up another campsite, which takes 2 seconds. I just have tarp and a fucking blow up mattress and this foam lifesaver really light pillow that is just like mine at home. But I'm still gonna have to hike that trail out from that creek, from that campsite. So the ranger's like, we'll work it out. Like, is there a secret way out of here? Are they gonna come down the fucking river and like pick me up? What are they gonna tell me? I mean, they're gonna wait for me to feel better in the morning? Like, of course I'm gonna feel better. I got a whole night's rest. But like, it's just gonna happen. I mean, I foresee myself hiking 3 miles tomorrow. That's what's gonna happen. I don't know why I keep texting the ranger, because I'm starting to feel better. Still kind of fast, but oh my god, it is fucking hot down here. It's like mid-90s. It's like Sylvia Plath, like everywhere. Head in the oven. I mean, I was laying here just 30 minutes ago and I was dying. I was like, I'm breathing in a furnace. My head was hot. Like, you could literally walk in. I've done it like 8 times. You could walk into the water fully clothed. No shoes and socks, of course, but fully clothed. Ice cold. Feels amazing. And you'll be completely dry within 5 minutes. I mean, this is like Iraq. It's got to be hotter than 94, 95 degrees. It's got to be like 110. But, so, got to sleep here tonight. Reassess in the morning. Problem is I'm going to get pretty far on that hike. And then all of a sudden it's going to hit me. And then I'm going to regret it. But, maybe I could do 3 miles. 3 miles is not bad. I've already done 15 minutes of it, and it wasn't easy. But I'm going to have to climb over a wall with my pack. I'm telling you, like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. A K-bar? I shouldn't have done this for my first hike. I'm glad I did. I'm also glad I didn't. Or I'm glad I did and regret, but also regret that I did. I mean, I don't have regrets. I just want to get out of here. But, maybe a nice flat trail. Like, I need to start paying attention to elevation. I knew there was a huge elevation swing, like 6,000 feet. I knew that. I guess I didn't understand, though. Like, I thought it was going to be, like, this wide trail that, like the Bright Angel or I think it's the Kaibab. But, no. This is, like, a fucking deer trail. Look at that. Blister on my hand. I'm fucked up. Alright. 20-minute video, time to stop. Guess it feels good to get my thoughts out there. You guys have a good night. I'll update you soon.